All right, everyone. Welcome to the next video in our How to Get Started on Discord conversation for Nano 2020. I am Jason, otherwise known as J.E. Gillikin on the server and on the forums. And I am one of the 3 ML helpers this year supporting Casalia, our municipal liaison, for the OCGR region of National Novel Writing Month. This year, to make things more efficient, we are using Discord to host and execute on all of our region's activities. These include the major activities that we normally do, like the Day of Knockout Noveling and the End is Nigh party at the end of the month. But it also includes the write-ins that will be done every year. And so this year we ask our write-in hosts to do something fun. So for this first few minutes, we'll talk about hosting, and then we'll talk about using Discord in the calendar event, the calendar tool. So when you log in, go to your region. Of course, you always want to go to the region to get your updates, and then go through to the regional forum. When you get into the region forum, there is a link called Write-in Hosting. If you click that link, what we want you to do, and we'll scroll to the top to see it, is first read a handy PDF that we made. This PDF is a quick overview of what we want to see. And of course, it's slow to load while there is a demo. This is a pretty typical thing. That is okay. I happen to have it locally because I made it. So the PDF gives you some participation standards that we expect, that Nano expects, and some basic information about hosting events. What's salient here is the information we need to create an event. Take a look at this and then go into the forum posting and propose what you want to do. So for example, King Graham Johnson wants to do a write-in called The Best Epic and Most Fantastic Write-ins of All Time and Space, or BEMFWATS for short, and it just rolls off the tongue. We've got a time and dates. So this is every Wednesday. I'm also hosting my normal Saturday morning ones, but not on the 21st because that's when we are having the Day of Knockout Noveling. What style is it? So King Graham Johnson will be doing video. I will be doing a mix of video and text chat. And then he's got agendas. They're going to do some word wars, prompt jars, that sort of thing. Whereas mine is on word count. I am known to be a word count Nazi sometimes, and we will continue that tendency. But come into the forum and post. When you do that, Casalia, who's our ML, will tell you what room you have. So King Graham Johnson got Event Room Voice A on the Discord server, whereas I got Text Room A and Voice Room A for the non-Jokin Saturdays. And you follow that through. Willow 1890 has done something very similar here, and then the ML has given a room assignment. When you do that as a host, once you get your room assignment, you can then go back to the forum and put in the details of your write-in. So I've made a forum post now that I have a confirmed room, which means that the ML has approved this. I have a little bit more information for folks that they can take a look at, and this will help them determine whether they want to participate or not. So that's how write-ins get scheduled. Once they are scheduled, then either the ML or one of the ML helpers, because normal users don't have the security rights to do this, will go into the calendar channel to create a new event. We use the Sesh-Bot, and the Sesh-Bot, after we create an event, will give you a box. So if you can't see this box, by the way, go to your user settings, go to text and images, And then link preview needs to be on. If it is not on, you will not see the details. So you'll see the ML or the ML helpers created the event. Now, in the event, you can then click these reaction icons. If you click the green check mark, that means you are planning to attend, you are RSVPing. And it's a click to on, click to off. It's a toggle, so I can click myself back in there. You can reserve as a maybe. There's generally no reason to do a no unless you really want to highlight that maybe you said you were going to and now you're confirming that you're not. Under ordinary circumstances, if you don't want to attend, there's no reason to vote no, but it's just there as an option to emphasize, if you had been a yes or something. Depending on your security rights, you will probably never see a edit icon. That's for the folks who have the rights to it. But there's also a clock icon that sets reminders for you. And if you click that icon, you will get a private message from Sesh. And that private message lets you set your time zone when you click that clock item in case you happen to not be local and you're joining us. But when you confirm, you will then see that I joined as attending for this, the event time, blah, blah, blah. And then it gives me a private message again with a little alarm clock at the bottom. If you click the alarm clock, it gives you another PM that gives you 4 options. These are basically in Discord reminders. You can be reminded at the event, 10 minutes before, an hour before, or a day before by clicking 1 through 4. This is totally optional for you. You do not have to do it. You are certainly okay ignoring all of the private messages that you get from Sesh. This is an option for you if you just want to have the reminder. So we go back to OCGR, back into the calendar. We are going to be managing the calendar fairly aggressively in that for the most part we're not going to keep conversations here. We want to focus on the events themselves. But that is how you see what's going on. And these calendar items are pretty nifty. Just remember, you as a user can't create them. You can only respond to them. If you have any need to get something on the calendar, certainly reach out to the ML, Kasalia, or one of the ML helpers, either Shadow Moon Sadai, me, or RCK the writer. And we're happy to get you going. But if you want to host a write-in, you do have to go to the forum and make that post like we started this video with, so that the ML can approve it and assign you an event room. Now, just a point about that, here we have Willow1890 is doing the formerly known as Schuler's write-in. This will be held on every Monday from 6 to 9, and they'll be doing it voice video. So they'll be holding it in Event Room Voice A. So when 6 p.m. on November 2 arrives, everyone who's attended or who wants to attend should go to Event Room Voice A. When you do that, you'll be joined as a speaker, and you'll be in the list. This is where then you have a couple of options. We'll talk about these in a different video because the voice and video options are a little bit more complicated, but you can go in there and to get started. Now, for my Saturday morning write-ins, I'm also in Event Room Voice A, but I'm also in Event Room A. So we'll be in 2 channels simultaneously. That is less convoluted than it sounds. We have cleaned this so there's nothing here yet, but we'll do our normal word wars here, and we'll have a video about the word war bots coming up. Or you can do the Event Room Voice A. As it happens, there's picture-in-picture, so you can be doing your word war here, and then you see the current speaker as a little box that is somewhere on your screen. So that is an overview of events in the calendar. We hope that this will be easy. If you have any questions or needs, again, reach out to the ML or an ML helper, or just post in the Help and Questions channel, and we'll get to you as soon as we can. Also, if you think that this is too complicated or not complicated enough, or you have alternative ideas, please reach out to Kasalia, the ML. She would love to hear your feedback for making this better and more accessible to all members of the region. So thank you for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Good luck in November.